Hi guys, Toki here with a new video, and this video will be maybe a plans video about Classic. So yesterday Blizzard announced that the 21st of November there will be a new fresh PvP server, PvE server, and a hardcore server for Classic era, and it will go through with progression towards TBC, which I'm actually excited about. I'm going to say that the best time of World of Warcraft I had since the past years has been 2019. It coincided with also my son being born, and I think it was like great to play Classic again, and I really enjoyed my time up until Naxxramas, where I didn't really felt like Naxxramas was that fun, but it was maybe because of the power creep. But I really liked at least phase 1 to 5, and I want to say that I'm going to go back to playing a lot of Classic. I'm actually enjoying pretty much the calm before the storm. 1 week, and then we get like the fresh start, and a lot of people are going to join. There's a lot of people that are going to play hardcore as well. I'm going to play on a PvP server. I'm going to play Alliance, and I want to say and plan a bit out on how I want to see Classic and how I'm going to play it. A lot of people might maybe want to play again the rush game and try to be level 60 as fast as they can, try to gear as fast as you can, try to do MC as fast as you can. But I want to take it a bit like not slow, but I want to take it in. I want to play with the idea of I want to do some professions, I want to do some leveling through quests, I want to do every dungeons at least once. Even like if I'm Alliance, I'm going to go to Welling Caverns just because I did it in 2019. I really like to do it again right now. And again, I played Classic whenever I was like little in 2004. I played it Classic all as well in 2019. I played it on private servers as well, and I felt like Classic has always been a great way to play the game. And as you may know, I am a PvPer on retail. I really love retail as well. I'm not going to give up on retail, but I'm going to truly play Classic, and I feel like I'm going to maximize my time on it. Now, class-wise, I might make a video about it, but right now I'm not really decided. There are a few things that I'm like currently thinking is that I'm not going to play Druid, I'm not going to play Hunter, because I both did in 2019. I both rated as well on it. I did like 4 raids per week at one point, like on both characters. Like I did MC, Onyxia, BWL, and AQ with those two characters as well, like every week. So I want to decide on like two other characters I'm gonna level and play. I try to not always play only one character because I can get bored of it pretty quickly, or like I can maximize maybe too quickly. And I want to play like two characters where I can swap between them while leveling, for example, or while being level 60, being able to find groups pretty easily as well. So I'm thinking about like again in 2019 I didn't play warrior at all, and that was actually my plan to do like play warrior. I wanted to maybe play rogue, wanted to play maybe warlock, even mage was also in my books. I frankly like there is something in me that wants me to play hunter or druid, because like I feel very comfy about it. Like druid is so crazy nice to play, like leveling wise. At level 60 you are like literally wanted in your groups because you can do pretty much everything. If you need a DPS, you can turn into a DPS, although it's not really optimal like in SOD. You can still do that. If you want to go heal, you can obviously also go heal as a Resto Druid, which is probably what the most played role is as a Druid. And then you can also tank if you can, especially leveling wise. Tanking was always something I did in 2019. Like I tanked every single dungeon because I felt like, okay, we didn't find a tank, I'm going to go tank. And since I was playing Feral Druid to level, it was pretty quick to swap to tank. So that is really comfy, and also PvP wise, I felt like the PvP combat is always going to be nice. Like, I watched so many PvP montage videos from Storms, also from like um, other like PvP montage videos from back in the day, and I really like Druid and how it fights. And the same for Hunter, to be fair. Like it's very comfy to play Hunter, like having a pet, having the flavor of the pet, like the pet matters and like which one you're taking. I find also that the specs are also quite cool to play. Like you can play marksmanship hunts, or you can play BM if you want to. Survival was not really an option until like you did raiding, but it like I felt like the gameplay was dynamic enough compared to other specs. You could melee weave as well. That's what I did in 2019 in MC and BWL as well. In AQ, I think I stopped doing it because it was not really worth it at some point, I think, because I didn't have like a good two-hander for that. But it was quite fun. And there is something in me like says like go back to Druid, go back to Hunter, because you know you're going to have a great time. You know you're going to have an easier time to play. So I don't know. I'm thinking about that. So class wise, I'm undecided. Um, like faction wise, my plan is to go Alliance. I did the mistake in SOD to play Horde, and that kind of killed my vibe. I'm not gonna lie, like I really disliked going Horde. It made me feel like I was not going to have fun with it, and I stopped playing SOD because of it. So now I'm going to play Alliance and not make the mistake that I did, like in general, by going Horde because it was new. I prefer to go Alliance because I love the zones. I love this like I love Stormwind. It's really a cool capital. The same for Ironforge. So I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to rank up. So now they nerfed, they buffed, they changed the ranking system in Classic, and now for I think since it is possible to rank up without like having to know live pretty much. I'm going to try to go as high as possible. I do like think that the gearing is a bit too OP for it to be able to be ranked up to rank 14 right away. So I hope they do nerf it, but I wonder if they're going to do that or not. But I wish that they give a bit more information about the ranking and the items that you can go for. And if you have all the items available, like imagine rank 14, like while again I think the ranking system is from phase 2, right? Like imagine if in phase 3 you get rank 14, like it kind of overrides a lot of the BWL gear. So I wonder if they're going to do that. As a PvPer, I'm going to like basically live in Warsome Gulch and AV and also open world PvP, especially in phase 1 with South Shore and Tarnville. I want to do it again. I hope the community is going to do it again, like in phase 1, some BRM fights or some South Shore versus Tarnville fights, which were like great, or Eastern Western Plaguelands. That could be very fun. So I look forward to that. I also look forward to leveling in STV and like do a lot of ganking and try to be obnoxious to the Horde, and they do back to me, getting camped, whatever. It's really annoying, but at the end of the day, I think it's part of the experience in Classic to get camps by people. And I still remember till this day, like in 2019 with my friends, we were like an alliance group. We were with 20 in a raid versus other 20 guys in STV, and it was like all levels from level 27 to level 40, and we were all fighting. It was actually very fun. So I wanted to like play that again, do that again. Now the question is like on what class, but that is something I will decide maybe in a further video. Because I think I'm going to talk about every single class in depth and maybe convince myself by doing that, and maybe convince you guys by doing that as well. But right now I feel like this video should be short and concise. I think my goals are like to take it slow, to PvP as much as I can, to enjoy every single phase, to not drop off, because I did drop off in next Ramas. I'm gonna clear next Ramas this time, and to enjoy also TBC, because TBC I did skip it because I had other things to do in real life, but also in gaming. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna try to make content about Classic. I don't know if I'm gonna make too many, like I want to do guides, but like, to be fair, like a lot of the things are already on the internet, so I don't know how relevant it can be. But we'll have to see. I look forward to talk about it. I look forward to see with you guys what I can do content wise if I can do some gameplay, some PvP montage videos, maybe some PvP like guides on how to fight 1v1s. It could be fun. So we'll have to see. I have two channels. So I have a retail channel and I have probably a classic channel. I don't know if I'm going to post classic content on the retail channel. We'll have to see. But anyways, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. Again, please let me know what you're excited about, SOD, Cataclysm, and we're going to discuss about Mists of Pandaria on another video, because again, this is really the classic channel, so we're talking about every single version outside of retail, and we'll have to see if it's going to be interesting or not. Again, thank you for watching, have a great day, bye.